hello, hello. I'm so excited. We did it.
We did it. I can't believe it. I was thinking for some, well, for a couple hours.
Yes, we are live. We are live. I'm so excited, Helen. So honored to have you. And I'm gonna take this off because the glare is reflecting. I have to officially introduce you, although I know you for years, admire you, I'm your fan. Oh my goodness. And you know that I was reading your intro and I choked after all these years because it's so touching. So for everyone out there, we went through a lot to make this happen. So I hope you're tuning in, and this is going to be such an incredible blessing, I promise you. Welcome to the Winner's Journey, where you hear incredible stories that inspire you. So tune in, sit down, relax. This is going to be a good ride for you. So today I'm introducing and I'm presenting a master artist that I've worked with for years. She's well known, recognized. She has been awarded throughout the world. And her mission is just so touching that when I was reading the intro, I was choking myself. Helen Kagan Ph.D. is a holistic therapist and artist, creator of her unique concept, Healing Arts. Her belief, and I share that belief with her, is that art is a catalyst for healing individuals, society, and the environment. She grew up in what then was the United Soviet Union, which was a communist state where oppression and control were a daily reality, formed her beliefs, values, and a great respect for freedom to express herself. In 1991, that same quest for freedom led her to come to the U.S., where she grew up with a Jewish heritage. She brought a PhD in science, master's in psychology, and an unending thirst to explore life's meaning. Wow, that was awesome.
You said everything instead of me, so I have nothing more to say. You're done. We're done.
My goodness, I was touched with your intro. Even though I know you already, I still admire and respect what you do, really, because it's the same belief that I have, that art is a healing force. So share with us a little bit of your journey. I want the audience to hear, those that have not, gotten to know you, a little bit of your journey and how you got to develop this healing arts.
Well, first of all, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you to you, because you are an inspiration. And I am honored to be working with you for several years, right? For quite a few years. And thank you for being unstoppable. Unstoppable. You're totally unstoppable. You are an inspiration and a role model for many. And you mentioned your emails, and this is what I wanted to say. So you took words of my mouth. Actually, I wanted to say that every email that Viviana sends, every email, it always says at the end, stay inspired. And every time when I read it, like stay inspired, oh my God, I have goosebumps again all over. So when I read it, stay inspired, it gives gives me that feeling of, it's such a good feeling, good, fuzzy, warm feeling that, inspiration is so important to all of us, especially in these crazy times we are living in, in our new normal, whatever we want to call it, but, a new reality, new normal, new something, but it's definitely a world that we are living now is very different from how it was just a year ago. And I think the message that actually we both, you are doing it on a daily basis, bringing art of so many artists to reality, helping artists from other countries, to become known. And just the concept of having art as a healing force. I think this is very, very important for not just our viewers, not just the viewers of your channel, but to everybody, literally everybody, to embrace the concept of creativity, the concept of art as a healing force. And I've been doing it for uh, 25 years plus, developing my concept that I call healing arts. And you can see it like right here under my face or my body rather. So it says healing arts. And this is my website. I put it there specifically so you don't have to look everywhere. It's right there. And oh my God, how much time do we have now? Because we had technical
We
difficulties.
have about 30 minutes, but we can go longer. It doesn't matter.
Oh, you know me. If you say we can go longer, we'll go for hours. But I just wanted to structure, our interview because,
Yeah,
we did have technical difficulties, and Viviana is just being so modest of not talking about it. That's been crazy, for like a couple hours. We didn't know if
yes,
this interview will take place or not, and
yeah,
we scheduled it several times. And so we're here, and I'm grateful to be here. And actually, about gratitude,
me too.
I wanted to I wanted to say that perhaps in the last, I mean, I always been a very grateful person, coming from the former Soviet Union. You either have to be grateful or you have to be a total idiot, because now I'm living in America, and uh, it's a very different reality. So in regards to gratitude, I think it's again very important for us, all of us, to embrace this concept. And it became a little kind of new age, a little bit beaten, in the last several years, but it doesn't matter. The gratitude, the love and light, and all those things, parameters, of the healing yourself, healing your family, healing your environment, healing your city, healing your countries, healing the entire world. This is very, very important. And like I said, I've been creating my healing arts for over 25 years. First, as a psychotherapist, as a clinical social worker, as an energy healer. I've done a lot of hands-on and hands-off energy healing. So I've studied a lot, like really many different modalities. And I am a scientist also. I have a PhD in science, and a lot of things that allowed me to integrate all of those wonderful things into what I call healing arts. And I believe it's a very unique concept, a very unique modality. And I know a lot of artists of different genres, of different modalities, let's say modalities of art. I don't know, venues. It's rather
Mhm,
venues, not
mhm.
modalities. So they create a lot of art for healing. But I think what differentiates my art is that I have always been doing it with intention to heal. So that original intention has been always there. I channel art, I co-create, I call it co-creation rather than my own creation, because I connect with the divine. I connect with something bigger than myself. I align myself with, you can call it God or higher power or the universe or angels or whatever is your source, not only of inspiration, but your source of higher frequency vibrations, And like for instance, behind me, I brought the chakras to not to heal necessarily that process of our interview and podcast, but just to bring a good energy. And I put it as a background, and so it's a seven major chakras, and this one that is right behind. No, it's the other way around because it's a mirror. I'm sorry. That one, the yellow, is the the power chakra. The solar plexus, the Manipura, as it's called in Hindu. So this is a very powerful structure, but it's also very joyful, and it brings a lot of joy. And for instance, this again, I'm showing it wrong. This one is a chakra that connects you with the universe, with God. And you can see there is a letter Om. And this is for people who know that it creates a certain space where you become connected to the universe. I think, Viviana, I lost you. Is it possible? I'm afraid that something happened with that technological challenge that we've been having from the beginning, but I will keep talking. So I hope that Viviana will come back. I really hope so, because she is such an inspiration. And I will just continue my journey with you, introducing my art. So, like I said, I brought those chakras and I put it on the background because it gives really strong support, energetic support. And as Viviana introduced me a little bit, yes, I'm Helen Kagan. Hello. I have a PhD in science. I have several degrees in different fields, and I'm a holistic therapist and artist. And how I basically identify myself, I'm a healing artist, and I'm a creator of my unique concept, Healing Arts. And I believe that art is a vehicle for well-being, and a catalyst for healing individuals, society, and environment. What I do with my art, like I said, I co-create, I channel. I don't do just abstract impressionism, expressionism. I do quite realistic, artworks, but it's always there. You can always identify my art because it's always vibrant. It has all the spectrum, all colors are there. um, it has very high frequency vibrations embedded, as well as the spiritual messages are always embedded in my art, whether it's more realistic paintings or abstract. It actually doesn't matter because, like I said, the process of creating, and especially the intention, like Wayne Dyer was speaking a lot about intentionality, and a lot of other spiritual leaders. When you put an intention, a certain intention, in, you know, uh, you start with the intention, and then this is how the art will manifest those healing qualities. And again, as Viviana mentioned briefly, that my mission, vision, and purpose, and major direction of my art is to develop and bring it to, first of all, healthcare. Healthcare facilities is my first and foremost, I think, important in terms of importance choice to bring my art to the healthcare. Also to residential and hospitality facilities, markets, and all of that to enhance a healing process by introducing, like I said, my vibrant colors, multi-sensory experience. It's not just you are viewing my art, you are experiencing with all your being, with your body, mind, and spirit being, because, you vibrate along with the frequencies that are embedded there. And just sometimes people react like it's a very pretty or very joyful, and people become happy, and oftentimes it just brings smile on your face with my art. I actually prepared a lot of stuff that I wanted to say. That's why I asked Viviana how long we're going to have this interview, for how long, because again, we have technical difficulties, and I hope that Viviana is there because I cannot see her. Recent developments. I think you might be interested that very soon, actually it was supposed to be even last month, but I hope that very soon all of you guys will have a chance to enjoy my art via series of several virtual reality shows. We are actually creating those shows, and I'm doing it with my friends in Orlando, where I have about 100 pieces hanging, exhibition ready, in a high-end building, commercial building, where my original one-woman show was supposed to take place in 2020. And it was supposed to be a really big solo show with 100 works, situated in 3 floors of that wonderful, beautiful commercial buildings. And 2020 came with the COVID, and all my shows were canceled. So I'm not going to tire you with all these long stories how unhappy or frustrated or scared or everything else I was, because yeah, I was. I'm a human being, even though I'm a spiritual being on a human journey, as I consider myself to be. However, certain things kind of can put me off balance as well. And I had 3 major solo shows scheduled in major locations. It's like Orlando and New York City, Brooklyn, New York, and Rome, Italy, and all of them were canceled. I have video footage shot in my studio about those upcoming shows. Exactly a year ago. It was exactly a year ago in March 2020, when COVID was just announced and nobody knew what will be happening. So, anyways, just using that opportunity that my art is in Orlando, hanging in that building, exhibition ready. Everything is ready, even the labels, like everything is ready. Uh, and you can imagine, I had to deliver and ship and whatever. All this are there. Anyways, we will do virtual reality shows, and you are invited. However, I at this very moment don't have the exact date, because even the date of this interview that you're listening to had been changed several times, and so everything is a little bit upside down in the art world. And I think it's not only in the art world. I think it's like everywhere. So this virtual series of virtual reality shows will be happening soon, because we're working on that. And I would ask you, please go to my website. It's right there, helenkagan.com. Can be easier than that. Go to my contact page and just put your name or just email address. And I promise, personally, I will send each one of you a response when I know exactly the date and time of those virtual reality shows. It will be revolutionary. Trust me, it will be like very interesting shows that you can actually watch or participate rather from the comfort of your home, but you will be in the building, and you will see the art, and you will see me simultaneously. So it will be similar to this podcast. So anyways, it will be cool. So please, please, please put your email address so I can respond to you personally. I'm not bragging or I'm not begging for your email address for any other purposes, I promise. It's just that there is no other way how I can inform you about the date. Actually, like I said, it was supposed to be last month, then we moved it to this month. Most likely it will be next month, but I don't have the exact date. The show will be called Colors, Healing, and Beyond. So that will be my first virtual reality show, and I'm very excited about that. Okay, what else I'm doing? My recent developments. I've done, I don't know how many pieces of art during 2020. I just felt that this is my responsibility as a light worker, as a healing artist, maybe even like a duty, that I have to create more of life affirming art, more of beautiful art that can bring healing, that can bring well being, that can bring even smile on your face, that can bring a lot of wonderful things to a viewer, because each one of you can experience my art, and I hope you can see it behind me. I can actually move this a little bit so you can see the vortex. It's crazy. It's mirroring, so it's a little bit confusing. So uh, I'm also working on 2 very exciting books simultaneously. One is my own book. In a nutshell, it's what my healing art is all about. And it will be a very unique book again. It won't be just, some description, some boring description of, what my art is all about, or how difficult my life as a refugee was in the United States, or nothing like that. It will be my art on each, at least this is my design. Every second page will be my art, because I have plenty of art. And in between, there will be like a story weaving in between, connecting those pieces. And the title of my book is Artist of the Future, A Journey to Yourself, Embodying Light, Love, and Gratitude. This is why I was talking about gratitude in the beginning, because it's a very, very big part of my life, and I hope it can be a big part of your life as well. Uh, really, I think it's very important that when we come to the place of understanding, of awareness, that those basic things like love, like light, like gratitude, like really being grateful for little things, this is very important, and maybe the most important things that we can embrace. And the reason I put in the title Artist of the Future, I was given a couple of Artist of the Future awards. And when I got this award first time, I thought, oh my God, this is so cool, because I am an artist of the future. I am a visionary artist, and that actually gave me an idea to work in this direction for the book. And this other book that okay, I'm saying it. So I'm working on another book as well, and it's a collaboration with my dear friend. She's, as I call her, a movement healer and an expert on ease. She's literally an expert on ease, and the book that we are working on, we don't have a exact title, but it will call EYE, which is an acronym for Embody Your Ease. So the book will be about, how in all these difficult times that we're living in, we can really embrace, and more than embrace, we can embody. You know what embodiment means? I think some people might not even, really understand what it is, but it putting in your body, experiencing with all your body, not just with your mind, not just with, certain, let's say, parts of your body, but fully embodying all those wonderful things that we have. And like I said, oh, I forgot to mention, yeah, there was another one. I was invited to an Authority magazine, Authority. It's a very prestigious, big magazine. I was invited to write an article there, and they put it in the category Women and Wellness, which I am very happy about. So it wasn't only about the healing arts, it was, again, about the healing as a concept, and about embracing and embodying love, light, and gratitude, and how I transform that into my art, how I bring it into my art, and how my art becomes that, my healing art. So it should be published, even it might be already published, because they said end of March. So that will be article there. And like I said, 2020 was very difficult, I believe, for everybody. And it was not just difficult, it was transformational. That's how I believe um, what has been happening. And like I said, I was feeling almost like obligated, almost like it's my duty to create more and more and more life-affirming art. And I've done actually several new series. I continue to work on my 5D, five-dimensional collection, And I have many pieces in that collection, and they all have that high frequency energy embedded into there, as well as spiritual messages. And when I create this kind of art, like when I channel it, when I co-create it, I always connect with the divine. I bring, I channel positive high dimensional frequencies, white and gold, sparkling light and love and hope, strength, faith. I'm working with different sources, angels, universe, energies. And while all this was happening in 2020, I've been dealing with my own PTSD. I'm a PTSD survivor, and now they call it complex PTSD. So that's who I am. And originally, I started to create art, create healing arts for my own healing, and that's been a source of inspiration for me to create more and more and more healing art. Somebody's calling, and I wonder if it's not Viviana, but it doesn't have a caller ID, so I will disregard it. I don't know if this show is happening or not. I mean, this interview is happening or not, because I still don't see Viviana. And I'm just talking about my wonderful healing art. And like I said, in 2020, I created quite a few pieces and different series. I did fractals of happy and winter solstice. Those are also huge, like even bigger than you have that you see behind me. I have series of smaller ones, and not just by size, but I'm just saying smaller ones. But it's more about different, different paths, different journeys in life that you take. And recently I've been working, because right now I'm in Vermont. I'm not in Florida, which is my place where I live. Actually, I'm sharing my life between two states, Florida and Vermont. And due to COVID and all the restrictions, I got stuck in Vermont for winter, and I haven't done it for like 20 years. So it's been quite an experience. So I've been painting nonstop. I apologize. I have to take this call. Viviana, are we off? I can't hear you well. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Yeah, a little better. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so it looks like there's something big going on with the internet. Well, no one has internet. So I think it's best to wait for it to come back.
Well, you know what? My screen says that you are in the show and everyone can see and hear you. I don't know what it means. I kept talking. All this half an hour, I just kept talking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so actually they hear us talking on the phone, so it's very real. This is life. I can keep talking, and when you come back, we can either end it or do whatever you want. You want me to keep talking or just shut it down? What do you want me to do?
If you can, I don't know how long this is going to take, but I will do that by phone. This is going to be back in the afternoon, and we can read together. You know what I mean? So if you want to say something, that's fine. On my end, it's like gone. Totally everything's gone.
Yes, yes. I know. It's been, it's been, right. No, but okay. So what do you want me? Like I said, I didn't know what's going on, so I just kept talking because I thought if it's like goes live, like on the Facebook Live. Yeah, so it's better that I keep talking. So I keep talking. And so do you want me to keep talking right now or just leave?
Just in case we might disconnect you. So if you can just say that, take us to later in the afternoon.
Okay.
Again,
Okay.
you know, that way at least people know that we'll be back.
Okay.
Because I was broadcasting way different times.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. And I'll call you as soon as everything is back.
Okay, so what I'm saying that we will see you later in the afternoon, and then I will just log out.
Exactly.
Or do you want me to keep it, or do you want me to log out?
No, because I think it's like if you keep it and anyway, it's gonna be empty.
So you want me to log out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It says leave the studio, so I will say I will be back, and I will leave the studio, and I will wait for you to call me back.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right.
All right.
But at least we have 30 minutes of of material, so we can.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Well, good luck. Good luck. No, really, good luck with everything. And I will. Can you or your assistant? Can you guys call me so I'm not like that? I don't know what to do.
Call him so that you know it. Please get information back.
Okay, I will keep my fingers crossed. I will send all this wonderful energy. So, okay, stay tuned.
Okay.
Thanks for calling. Because otherwise I will keep talking, you know. Okay, guys, if anybody listening, I have to tell you that Viviana's electricity went down again. The generator is not working. And so we have to change the time for this interview again. And if this interview goes live, I wish you all a lot of creativity and love and light and happiness. And if you would like to see more of my art, please go to helenkagan.com. Definitely put your name there, an email address, and I will, send you all the information about upcoming shows, and that will be very interesting, virtual reality shows, and, a lot of other information where I'm showing and, uh, definitely about the books. Hopefully it will be happening soon. Anyways, thank you for being here. If anybody is here, because I have no idea what's going on, and stay inspired. Thank you. I have to leave the studio, and Viviana said that we might continue this afternoon. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.